Hi everyone, welcome back to Mommy's Kitchen. Today we're gonna learn a dish that needs no introduction at all, as it is one of the royal recipe which is full of flavors. That's mutton biryani. That too in a super quick and best way at home. Let's get started. First step is soaking the basmati rice. Try to get the best basmati from the market, wash it well and soak for 1 hour. I have soaked 750 grams of rice here. Next step is cooking the mutton with a quick marination. For that, into a pressure cooker, add 1 kg cleaned and washed mutton with bone. Try to get big pieces, and to it add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of salt, or as per your taste. Wash your hands and mix well. Marinate this mixture for 15 to 20 minutes. Then to it add 1 cup of water and pressure cook the mutton for 10 to 15 minutes until it's 80% cooked. Remember, you don't need to cook mutton completely, as remaining 20% will be cooked with masalas. Once pressure releases and cools down completely, check the mutton. It's 80% cooked. Let's prepare fried onions, also called barista. Slice 3 big onions finely and into a hot kadai pour enough oil for deep frying them. Once oil heats up, add handful onions into it and keep frying for 5 to 10 minutes until all onions are evenly browned. Keep stirring it in between. When onion turns golden brown, strain them immediately. Allow it to cool down and you can see crispy fried onions. Our barista is ready now. Next step is to fry potatoes. Into the same kadai, add 3 medium-sized peeled potatoes, which is cut quarterly. Fry them for 5 minutes on a medium flame. Keep stirring in between until it turns golden brown color. After 5 minutes, potatoes are cooked to 80%. So strain them out and keep it aside, as we'll be using it later. Now let's prepare the masala. For that, preheat a wide pan and add in 2 tablespoons of ghee or clarified butter and 2 tablespoons of oil. Allow the ghee to melt completely. Once ghee is melted, add 4 big sliced onions into it and mix well. Now to this add 1 teaspoon of salt, or as per your taste, and mix well again. We need to cook these onions for 10 minutes until it becomes very soft and turns light golden brown color. As you can see, we've been sauteing for 10 minutes now and the onions have changed its color. So it's time to add our ginger garlic paste. So add 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, mix well and saute for 2 minutes until raw aroma goes away. We've been sauteing for 2 minutes now. It's time to add 1 cup of chopped coriander leaves, 1 cup of chopped mint leaves and 4 to 5 slitted green chillies. You can adjust the chillies as per your spice taste. Mix well and saute for 2 minutes. We've been sauteing for 2 minutes now. It's time to add our dry spices. So there goes in half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of red chilli powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, and salt as per taste. Here I have used half a teaspoon. Mix and saute well for 2 minutes. If you feel the spices are getting too dry, add in little water. Here I am adding mutton stock water, that's akhni, is the same leftover water which we kept aside after cooking the mutton. It's time to add tomatoes. Here I am using 3 medium-sized sliced tomatoes. Mix well and then cover and cook the tomatoes for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes you can see tomatoes are well cooked with the spices. So it's time to add our mutton now. So add in our 80% cooked mutton. Mix well and cook for 5 minutes. This method of pre-cooking the mutton will save a lot of time of yours, and you can have a delicious and quick mutton biryani at home anytime around the year. It's time to add yogurt, curd or dahi. Here I am using 3/4 cup of it. Mix well and cook the gravy for 2 minutes. Gravy has been simmering for 2 minutes now. It's time to add our fried potatoes. Add the potatoes, mix well. Now we need to cook the mutton and potatoes. So for that, cover and cook the gravy for 5 to 10 minutes until mutton and potatoes are 90% done. It's been 10 minutes now. Mutton and potatoes are cooked to 90%. Mix well. And now it's time to add a homemade biryani masala. That's 1/4 teaspoon. Do not add more than that. You can see the link in my description box for how to make homemade biryani masala at home. If you don't have this, you can even simply use a biryani masala, 1 teaspoon, that's fine. Now squeeze in juice of 1 lemon. Mix well and cook the gravy for 2 more minutes. You can see oil layer on the top and the mutton masala has not much water into it. This is the perfect mutton masala for biryani recipe. Switch off the flame. Now let's move on in cooking the basmati rice. For that, into a big vessel, add enough water. Once it starts boiling, add in 2 teaspoons of oil. Then to it add the dry spices, which includes 4 small size of bay leaf, 1 black cardamom, 4 green cardamom, 10 black peppercorns, 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds and 5 cloves. Add required salt. I have added 2 tablespoons here. Mix well. Then strain the soaked rice and add it. Now cook the rice until it's 90% done. Keep the flame on medium. Do not overcook or rice will get sticky and will break in biryani. It's perfectly cooked, so immediately strain the water and set the rice aside. For garnishing, I love to roast some almonds. For that, into a small frying pan, add in 1 tablespoon of Desi ghee or clarified butter. Allow it to melt and then add handful of almonds and roast it until it changes color lightly. It's changed color now, so remove it. Into my garnishing, I also like to use 1 sliced boiled eggs. You may skip this step if you don't prefer almonds and eggs. Now let's do a final step, that's layering the biryani. So into a big kadai, spread the mutton masala evenly on all sides. Layer it by spreading the rice over it. Our first layer is done now. Now repeat the process. Layer with masalas and then layer with rice. Two layering is done now. Now to it add 2 teaspoons of Desi ghee and spread it with a spoon. After that, dissolve little food color in water and pour it evenly over the rice. Here I have used saffron and yellow color. Then garnish it with mint and coriander leaves and spread the fried onions and fried almonds over it. Now we need to steam the biryani. For that, cover the lid, turn the flame to very low and let the biryani cook for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it started steaming. So switch off the flame and check the rice. It's perfectly cooked. Our super delicious, mouth-watering, awesome mutton biryani is ready. It's one of the quickest, most easiest and best mutton biryani you'd have ever had. The fragrant layers of biryani rice, centered with juicy tender mutton and masalas all together taste super delicious. Isn't it simple? So what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and make this super tasty mutton biryani at home and serve it hot with raita. Hope you like this royal dish. Do try out this recipe and leave your comments below. Soon we'll be coming up with another interesting recipe. Until then, take care and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and keep sharing with your family and friends. Thanks for watching. Happy cooking. Take care. Bye-bye.